Hello again, you guys. It is Carly from the Poetry of Nice, and welcome to part 2 of a huge thrifted clothing haul. For anybody who missed part 1, I will pop it right up here in the cards and of course down below in the description, so you can start there if you want to and see all of the shoes that I picked up at this particular rummage sale and a whole bunch of the clothes as well. And then obviously in part 2 I'm going to show you the rest, this whole tote right here, full of clothing that I got for just 91 cents a piece. If you're new to this channel and you are wondering what you have just stumbled upon, this is a channel all about reselling online. I personally sell on eBay, Poshmark and Etsy. I do that while being a stay-at-home parent, so this channel is all about hauls and sales videos, tips and tricks, life balance, all that good stuff. So if that sounds interesting to you, please do think about hitting that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to say hello in the comments so that I can say hi back. Alright, without further ado, we're going to crack on with the part 2 of all of this clothing. I'm just going to dive in and show you the rest of what I got. Okay, next item is Old Navy, size large. Usually I like it a little bit larger than that. I just find that it sells faster for me in this particular brand, but I really like this print. It's like a palm leaf kind of tropical print, just a little sort of v-neck top, blouse, whatever. Again, kind of a summer piece, but still definitely worth grabbing, and it's small enough that it's really easy to get in that filler bag. Next is Lauren Ralph Lauren. This is kind of the like lower end of Ralph Lauren. You can find it sometimes at Kohl's and things like that, I believe. Size 10, just a really nice piece. So it's kind of like a sheath dress, I would say, with exposed zippers, and it has some stripe detail down the bottom. Probably list that for around 25 to 30. Next is a Gap piece. It is Gap Factory. That's what those 3 dots right there mean. I grabbed this purely for the print, really. So size medium, and it has an all over daisy floral print, elastic waist, just very, very simple. Again, I wouldn't think more than $15 on something like that. And Taylor, size 8, really nice. Sort of spring Easter piece, a watercolor poppy floral print with a rounded neckline. Market and Spruce. This is Stitch Fix, size large. This is the prettiest color. I can't even tell you. It's almost like a mauve kind of color, and I just have all the buttons. They're just not all done up. Just a very, very simple kind of like floaty tank top, and then also has the button detail on the side. Really, really nice color in person. Hopefully I can capture that in my photos. Next is Worthington. This is not a brand that I go out my way to pick up, but size medium. I did like the style, and it came with a little belt. So it's like a kind of crackled faux leather top, if I can show you that, and then it does have like a little belt with a metal on it, and then it's a peplum hem, so it kind of like flares out below the waist there at the hip. So I thought that was kind of like a nice style. I might even try it on myself. We will see. Next is another White House Black Market, size 12. Just a sort of, not really a lavender, it's deeper than the lavender. It's kind of edging towards periwinkle as well. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's kind of like a sheath dress, but it's very, very heavy. Very kind of heavy sort of knit with a belt there at the waist. Nice career piece. Again, that nice White House Black Market with that pop of color. Another loft piece. They wanted $5 for this, so I waited for the filler bag and just kind of scooped it up. Size 10. Very much that kind of sheath dress again, like that fit, very kind of floaty, higher neckline, and then it has the keyhole detail at the back as well, and it does have a tie around the waist that's still there. Well, I think I have multiples of this one as well. Loft, size 12. I think I have at least 2 of this. Again, it's like a really pretty empire waist sundress. There we go, kind of the fit and flare look as well. And it's a very subtle blue and white stripe. So very, very pretty, again, spring and summer. This is a black denim skirt, but it's like a waxed denim. Hopefully you can see that when I show it to you. Where's the label? There we go, Calvin Klein jeans. And it's a size 31 or a size 12. So it has some exposed zipper details to it as well. I think that this is a really cute piece. You can kind of see how that's like a wax denim there, like kind of like almost like a pencil skirt, I would say. I actually think that piece is going to do quite well. I just think it's sort of on trend and it's a good staple to have. Next is another J. Crew piece, size 14 again, J. Crew Factory. This is going to be a nice piece for the holidays, I think. Lots of gold sparklies and whatnot. Again, they wanted $4 for that, which I wouldn't pay that much for this item, but I will stuff it in a bag. Calvin Klein, this is a mohair blend sweater. There we go, size medium. And again, you got the spanglies. It's perfect for the holidays. It's very, very sort of long and cozy and comfy. I think someone will love that. This piece is a bit of a mystery. I think it's vintage just from looking at it and looking at the label, but it kind of looks like someone chewed on the on the label. Preferably they didn't. I don't really know what the brand is. If you happen to know what this is, please by all means let me know. Irving something. Montreal, Canada. I'm not sure. I'll have to do some research. But it's, again, just this kind of like little sundress situation, and it has really cute flower buttons and sort of like a pleated chest and skirt. I'm not sure. That's going to be an interesting one to research. We'll have to find out. New York girl. Got this purely because it is a vintage windbreaker, definitely sort of your 80s, 90s. I'm going to say 90s, that's my hunch right here, size large. It's a little bit of padding in the shoulders, and then really cool sort of like, it's not color blocking because it's piping, but it's got that kind of pops of color on it as well. And then there's like stripes in the pockets. I love this thing. I think it looks really, really cool. It's in really nice condition as well. So vintage windbreaker jacket. Another Worthington piece here, size 6. I grabbed these because they are a faux leather skinny pant, and I've heard on the grapevine that they are doing well. So I'm going to find out for myself. So I'll list these and I'll let you know in my sales videos if they sell, of course. But you never know. All right, Land's End, just a basic bread and butter piece right here. There we go. This is size large, 100% Supima cotton. Is that the same as Pima cotton? I would think so. Anyway, turtleneck, long sleeve, red, perfect for the holiday season. Another Land's End piece, size 10, no iron Supima. Just a sort of geometric kind of, almost like a retro style print, but it's a woman's button up. New York and Company, grab this just because it's 100% linen, and it's kind of like a pinstripe style Bermuda kind of dress short almost. Kind of got that career feel to it. Right, next is very much a vintage piece. Here is the label. You can see why I know it's vintage just from looking at it. It says Nancy Lynn Fashions, obviously made in USA and all the good stuff. So we have like a kind of high neck, which I presume would roll over in some way. We have shoulder pads. We have all kinds of like pleating and ruching, all kinds of stuff. I don't know, but I think it's gonna look really good on the mannequin, and I think it's like just the right kind of 80s vibe. I'm not sure. I'm gonna give it a try, but I could not abandon it to the Rummage sale, so I grabbed it. Banana Republic, this is factory, as you can see by the 3 dots. It's a semi-sheer with like a kind of like a chain link print, but it has almost like a bib look to the front, and then ruffle neckline details. I think it's a really cute career piece. Again, 12 to 15, but that's fine. Next is Horny Toad. This is a really good brand if you can find it, I think anyway. For me, it is a fast mover and it moves for a decent amount of money. So they actually rebranded and now they're Toad and Company. So Horny Toad is going to be an older piece, but that's never held me back. That my sales are still fine when it comes to this brand, size medium. And this is a really cute piece, V-neck sweater with this kind of like color blocking down below. I'm sure it's a good fabric content. Let's investigate. 100% merino wool, mild merino. That's a pretty good fabric content right there. So I think this piece will do really well. We'll probably go up about 30. Also, I think they have style numbers usually on their fabric content tag. So don't forget to check there to find out the exact name and help you research your comps and decide how to price your item as well. All right, next is Calvin Klein. This is an extra fine merino, 100% merino wool sweater. Unfortunately, the tag is coming off, but that's fine. I don't know that I will re-tack it. I will probably just disclose. I'll make that decision later. Otherwise, it will go in my pile of things to be retacked, or a stitch here or a stain removal there, and it will stay there till the end of days, let's be real. So I might just sell it as it is with that neck tag, but it's just a V-neck grey merino wool sweater. This is the only purse that I grabbed. It was $8, except it wasn't because it was filler bag, so not too bad at all. Leather straps. It is Lucky brand, which it says right on here, and it's kind of like a very thick cotton canvas. I don't know, it's not a, I don't know what you call this. It's kind of like a tote. It's like a braided smaller strap, and then this, and then we have some branding right here. I don't know, what will you call this bag in terms of style? Let me know in the comments, because I'm not sure. But it's very, very clean. It needs a few like strings trimmed here and there and stuff, but overall in really good condition. Okay, we have another Calvin Klein piece. This is a size medium. I really like this piece. It is a knit dress, obviously black and white with an empire waist, but it's just so interesting to look at. And I feel like this is a really nice either career piece or like a very simple kind of Christmas party piece almost. I'm not sure, but kind of like a sweater dress style. We have another Talbot's piece, 14 petite. I actually really like picking up Talbots, especially in some of the larger sizes or the more like contemporary styles. Just find that it sells quickly for me and for a decent amount of money, so I pick it up whenever I find it for a nice low cost of goods. Again, nice for holiday season, very sort of classy career style piece as well. Calvin Klein, size 6. This is a black and white kind of, it almost has like a watercolor, it almost looks like zebra stripe, but not. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's a maxi dress and it has kind of like it's not a knit or a jersey, it's kind of got like a sateen style feel to it. It's hard to describe really, but anyway, very simple piece. Again, maybe like 18 to 20. And Taylor, size 12. It is factory, again, 2 dots. But this is a faux wrap. I would call it faux wrap because even though this sort of part here does need to wrap around and tie, this bit here isn't a true wrap because this is actually stitched and attached. But anyway, very nice staple career piece. I do well with those kind of pieces, those like very kind of professional looking pieces. So this one is a mystery. It has no tag in it. It looks vintage to me. And it feels vintage to me. I know that probably sounds crazy, but it does. But I have no proof of it. It's not a single stitch, so I don't have that going for it. It does have 2 stitches on the edge here on the sleeve. Single stitch would be a great indicator that it was a vintage piece. And like I said, the tags have been removed. But I think this is just going to be a little bit of a DIY. So it's New York City and it's got like graphics, like distressed kind of graphics. I think I'm probably just going to like crop this and roll and tack the sleeves, which honestly takes about 5 minutes, and I think that that will do quite well. That's what we're going to try. Another Lauren Ralph Lauren. This is just a cotton blend, but like a geometric print knit dress. Well, we're getting there. Thank you for hanging in, anybody who is still hanging in there. All right, Loft, Ann Taylor Loft, size 8T, so 8 tall. Very, very light, sort of creamy white dress with a black stripe at the bottom and a black tie waist. Here is the other one of that particular skirt that I said there was another one. This is Michael by Michael Kors, size 12. Hopefully get about 12 to 15 out of this. Just like a black and white striped kind of pleated skirt. White House Black Market, size 10. This one again. A-line pleated, really cute color combination actually at the bottom. Again, nice staple career piece. Another Talbot's 14 petite again. I would call this like a Y neckline. You see how it makes a Y rather than just a straight V. And it's got like a stitch detail around the neckline, 3/4 length sleeves, black, I guess like a sheath dress. Yeah, I would say it's a sheath dress. Calvin Klein, size large, a black and white knit shift dress. Shift meaning that it isn't particularly fitted, like a sheath dress would kind of go to the form. You'd see almost like an indentation basically where the waist would naturally sit. Shift dress being like it's kind of straight up and down, and therefore it sort of shifts on the body rather than sheaths the body. There you go. This one I've shown you as well. This is the second Loft sundress. Pair of Old Navy Rockstar black denim jeans. They're a size 2, just such a nice simple staple for this time of year. They're a skinny fit, probably 16 to 18 on those. This one I'm not sure about. I am hit or miss when it comes to the polka dot print. That White House Black Market that I showed earlier, either this video or the last video, I can't remember now, it's all a blur, but it was black and white, White House Black Market dress. It was like a high-low with a belted waist, and it had a very sort of modern neckline, just a really nice feminine fit. That one I think will do fantastic. This print I think might be a little bit too dated. We'll see. Calvin Klein, size 12, and it is like a crossover back. It definitely has almost like a little rockabilly kind of feel to it. It's like the fit and flare style, and then the print kind of shifts as it goes. Like I said, it's crossover. I could probably put like rockabilly in the title of VLV for Viva Las Vegas. That might work. It's kind of got that retro pin-up type feel. Maybe I'll put that in my title. Maybe it's just a case of finding the right keywords. Alright, last two things I've got to show you are both vintage prom dresses. I really like to pick these up. They're kind of a pain to list for me because they require so many measurements, but they usually sell around the $50 to $75 range in my experience, depending on what they are and how ornate they are and stuff. So I went ahead and grabbed them. This one is a really cool, like teal, kind of aqua blue. I believe this is handmade. There are no tags in it anywhere, so I'm going to have to do a heck of a lot of measurements, but it's got ruffles for days. So many ruffles, and then it's kind of fitted with a roughly pleated skirt. I think that this thing is awesome. People buy Halloween costumes, for actual prom dresses, because everything comes back around eventually, for props, all kinds of different stuff, and I really enjoy selling them. And the last one is another one. This one is vintage. It has the union tag. It's a size 9. And then when I say union tag, I mean, just for anyone who hasn't seen it before, this little guy right here, who actually has information on the union, and again that website that I mentioned earlier that I will link down below, the Vintage Clothing Guild, something along those lines. I can't think of it properly. I'll link it down below, the website, and that actually has information as well on dating with union tags. So super useful resource when it comes to dating vintage clothing. Alright, so this is again all kind of ruffles off the shoulder. Again, it's bright red. We have like roses on the back. It's fitted, and then it's a full like floor length skirt with all of this ruffle detail at the bottom. Oh my god, I love it so much. I think it's really cool. Again, I'll have to take a million different measurements, but I think it'll be worth it to find this thing a wonderful home. Alright you guys, and that's it. That's all of my haul from this Rummage sale. As you can imagine, I was super busy shopping there. It was a lot of trips to and from the car, but it was definitely worth it. I feel like I am well stocked up again. I can crack on, keep on listing, and hopefully get my store full, ready for the rest of the fourth quarter, and then just ready for 2020. Did I just say 2020? That's insane. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet, and come back and hang out. The bell notification down below, if you hit that, will let you know when I post a new video. Let me know how your sales are going. Let me know how fourth quarter is treating you. Have a most wonderful start to the holiday season, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye you guys.